Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to share with you one of the key formula of the money management, a simple formula that you can use to manage your money. In fact, if you follow this formula, then I can guarantee you that you will be successful in your financial management. This formula can make your life much easier. So if you want to know, then stick around. Okay, so this is the thing that you already know. One is the income and the expenses and the savings. Now we all learned that is Y, which is the income, and then the E is the expense, and the S is the savings. So Y minus E equal to S. Income minus expenses equal to savings. The problem with this formula is that most of us, our income, let's talk about the income. Income is always fixed, right? If we have a salaried employee, if we have a kind of a monthly fixed income, then the income is generally fixed. Even though we have a business, somebody has a business, that business, they generate business revenue. From there they get salary as like an employee income. So in other words, that the income is always fixed. Now the expenses on the other side is very difficult to make the expenses fixed. Why? Because expenses is always, something will always come up, something. And if you particularly follow this formula, you get, let's say, $10,000, and your expenses potentially it will be also $9,000 or $8,000 or $7,000 or whatever it is, and then the savings. So you keep the savings at the end. So income minus expenses equal to savings, you basically keeping this as the savings at the end. If you follow this formula, unless you are actually very frugal person, chances are that your expenses will always tend to come up, and it is always going to be at par with your income. And if you follow this, then your income minus expenses, eventually your savings will become very less. And some month your savings will be a little bit more, some month it will be less, some month even if your expenses goes up more and more, then it can go to the negative also, which is why sometimes people actually struggle to do their ends meet. And why? Think about it. If you check your last 5 years, how much money you saved every single year consistently, and if you see that if you are following this formula, then chances are that every single month you are not saving consistently. One month it is going like $5,000, another month it might go to even $500, even $200. It can go even negative. So you actually then tap into your savings which you already did in the last time. So to me it is actually a problem. It is actually a problem of following this formula. Now, alright, so if now you understood that why income minus expenses equal to savings do not work. This does not work. If you follow this, I can guarantee you are setting up for failure. So once again, income minus expenses equal to savings, that will not work. Now, if that doesn't work, Soumen, what is that going to work? Let me give you the correct formula, and if you follow this, then I can guarantee you that you will always make money. You will always make money, you will always save money, and you can do much more using the tweaking this formula. What is this? The formula that you will be using, which is income minus savings equal to expenses. And what do you mean by that? Yes, it's a simple swap of the savings. You bring forward savings first on the left hand side and your expenses on the right hand side. What is the difference? The difference is enormous because it changes your behavior drastically. It actually brings you to a position where you can actually go and look for your life where you can save more. Why? Because your income is fixed. The moment you make your savings fixed, it will automatically push you, your expenses is fixed. And that's the formula that you should be following it. Now the question that you will be asking yourself, how can I make my savings fixed every single year, every single month, how can you make this savings fixed? The way you do this is automation. The way you do this, that every single month, the moment the money comes in, you would automatically deduct that money from your account and it will go to the savings account. And once you set it up, set and forget. Every single month that is going to happen. By doing this, what you are telling yourself that hey, you are disciplined, you are smart, and hey, this is just one time, one setup, Once it is done, then every single month that money, the savings, is fixed already. Which is why I always challenge people to use it. The salary account, it will have only 3 transactions. The salary account will have only 3 transactions every single month. Money will come in, and then there are 2 monies that will go out. One money is the savings part and another one is the expenses part. So expenses part will go to another account and the savings part will go to another account. Then now you are going to do all your expenses from that expense account, and all your investment or any other things that you will do for your future is on the savings account. Just by simple this tweak, you can actually go a long way in terms of your financial journey, in terms of you will become financially independent one day, because it is almost impossible that you will go broke with this formula. Every single month the savings will automatically be deducted, and then over a period of time, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, that money is going to be huge. What most people do is that they just simply do not follow that. They simply go with income minus expenses equal to savings. A lot of people actually follow something completely irrational, which is having only one account, and that account they just actually, as soon as the money comes in, they just start spending. And as our behavior, once we see that account and if we see that 5,000, 3,000 amount is there and it's coming as part of your salary, let's say whatever amount, then the behavior actually is going to change. You will not be able to do this what you actually want to do. Whereas if you follow this formula of income minus savings equal to expenses, every single month if you deposit that money to the savings account, it is going to continuously accumulate, and it is out of sight, out of mind. So you do not have to think that whether you have to do this every single month, because if you are thinking that you will be doing this every single month, it's not going to work. I tried several times of investing every single month or every single week. No, the best way that I have figured out is that automation. Automated every single, and it is out of sight, out of mind. I do not even care, where, as long as I have only one parameter, the money has to come in, then it goes automatically to every different bank accounts, and from there I will my spend account, my expense account where I will do the expenses, my savings account, from there actually the money will go to different form of investment. Initially you might challenge that, Soumen, I do not have that much money to start with. Small, even with a small amount, that matters. What matters is the discipline. The moment we bring this discipline, it works like magic. So if you want to get one point of advice from this video, then I want you to do this. Your income minus expenses is savings is not the right formula. This is wrong. This has been taught all of us, and it is wrong formula. Whereas the right formula should be income minus savings equal to expenses. If you follow this formula, then I can guarantee you 5 years, 10 years down the line, you will become much more successful in your finance journey. If you find this video is helpful, then consider liking this video, subscribing my channel, and turn the notification bell on so you get to see more videos like this, and it will also help me to reach out to more people like you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.